Today we're at the Canadian Grand Prix. Day one, we actually had to find a way to Montreal because our original 1.5 hour flight got canceled, which sucked because our only other option was to drive up, which was 10 hours. Once we got to Montreal, we hit the streets to start exploring. We saw some really cool Grand Prix stuff everywhere.
Okay, starting positions. 3, 2, 1, go!
And of course, after a long road trip like that, we were starving. We grabbed some dinner and the food was actually really good. After dinner, we ended up going downtown Montreal to have some fun. We did end up seeing a lot of Grand Prix stuff over there as well. But then we head back to the hotel to get ready for the next day. Day two, we grabbed some breakfast downstairs, which was included with our hotel stay. We decided to get up a little bit early because we were excited because today was the first time that we would head out to the track. Most of our travels were done by walking, but then we hopped on the metro to head over to the island where the track is. Once we did get to the island, we had a little bit more walking to do, but we were almost there. All right, guys, we are at day two, the Montreal Grand Prix. Where are we? What is it called? What is it? There we go, that's what it is. It's day two, which means it's practice 3 today. Later, it's going to be qualifying. It's raining a little bit, but that's all right. But tomorrow's the big day. That's the Grand Prix. It should be better weather. That's what we're looking for. And right now, we're in line to check our pit stop challenge time and see how good we are at changing some tires.
Don't make the red card cry. It's alone. Good job.
Alright guys, we did so good that they're going to register us tomorrow to compete against other people. But yeah, we crushed it. Right. Now during this weekend they hold other events on this track. It's not just the F1 Grand Prix. On our way to the seats, we did end up seeing this event, which was the F1600, I think. Forgive me if that's wrong, I really don't know. It's a good thing we left early because we've been walking for a long time trying to get some seats. These are the grandstands, but we're way over there. Finally, we are getting to our seats. All I know is we wanted to get to our seat because we were getting ready for practice 3. Now these seats were actually pretty good because we were on turn 1 and 2, and that's where most of the chaos usually happens at the beginning of a race, and it was also the exit point for the pit lane. It was especially wet this day, which was interesting to see them going back and forth between intermediate and wet tires, but it still gave a lot of drivers problems. We just watched practice not long ago. It was pretty good. It was fun. The rain hasn't stopped, so we ended up getting some ponchos. But qualifying's coming up, and I can't wait because Yuki has surprised us. He was top of the, not top, but he was doing better than he normally does, and that's what I'm rooting for. So we'll see what happens in qualifying. All right, guys, qualifying just started. Well, we just finished qualifying. Yuki didn't do as good as I wanted you to do, but that's okay. I still believe in you. Alonso came in at the end, which is exciting. We did end up seeing some people on some slicks, even though it was wet. And who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. It should be dry and the weather should be better. But yeah, excited to see what happens at the Grand Prix tomorrow. I got jealous that Roger had some F1 merch, so I had to get some for myself. On the way home, the line to the metro was absolutely crazy. Just got off the metro and we're headed back to the hotel, but I just checked my subscribers, and we passed 9,000 subs, guys. Thank you very much. That's like super exciting. Not only did I get 9,000 subs, we're blowing past it. We are quickly approaching that 10K mark. Now, day 2 with qualifying and all the other events that we did at the track was really fun, but we ended up going out anyways when we got back to the hotel. Now, I don't know if this is just a Montreal thing or maybe it was because it was the weekend of the Grand Prix, but everybody downtown loved to have fun with their cars. Yo, River, one more time, bro.
I wanted to do burnout, but so all-wheel drive, I gotta remove the fuse.
Oh, yeah.
Remove the front tire.
I got you.
I can't do burnout right now.
That's all right, bro. It sounds nice, man. Is that a Supra?
Wow! Is that a Supra?
Out of all of these, this is the best one. Right here, this is my dream car right here, dude. Then we ended up grabbing some dinner at this Japanese spot, which, as you guys know, I love all things Japanese. But today we ended things early because tomorrow is the big day for the Grand Prix and we were very, very excited. All right. Good morning, guys. It's day 3. Today's the Grand Prix, and me and the guys made a promise that we will be out of the hotel room ready to go at 7:30 on the sharp, and that's just in like a minute or so. So let's see who comes out on time. More seconds. Yeah. So today we were supposed to go and compete in the pit challenge because we scored such a good time on day 2. But we decided if we did that, we wouldn't have enough time to try everything else out. So we scratched the pit challenge and then we got in line for some simulation F1 racing. We're at the sim racing right now. We're going to see who's going to get P1. And then the rest of these guys can go for P2. That's just joking. By the way, guys, we got the Lifted Wrangler merch at the Canadian Grand Prix. Can you guys see that?
Do the DHL Time Trial Challenge. You can go there right now if you want. Alright, donc si on est prêt, on pèse sur le bouton rouge, on va devoir la prochaine course. We're ready for the next race.
Do so well, but look who made it to the DHL.
For people to leave. We have everything.
Mo, you got something to say?
Right.
Oh, wish you luck. Tight corner.
Good luck, brother. Good luck in the comments.
Oh non, c'est chaud, c'est chaud, c'est chaud.
This is the lab, and we are sitting right up here. We ended up also trying out this reaction challenge, which was really cool and a lot harder than it looked. And then on our way back to the seats again, we were walking side by side the track and we got a glimpse of the Ferrari event. And take a look at how hot the rotors and brakes get on these cars. We finally got to our seats, and before the race started, the drivers went around the entire track in these little cars doing a little parade, waving to all of us in the grandstands. And then when that was done, the drivers went around the track once in their cars for their formation lap, and then the race was ready to begin. Now, Now my favorite driver, Yuki Tsunoda, he was doing so well, but around lap 47, he ended up coming out of the pit lane a little too hot, and right in front of us at turn 1 and 2, he just went right into the wall. Now you can only imagine how hard that must be on him, but brother, we got your back, and we cannot wait to see you come back stronger than ever.
Just came out of the pits. He's going to leave the car there. Will this be a full-on safety car or a virtual safety car? That's the part that can be Great timing for Saints. Great timing for Saints. Saints, he's rock.
When the race ended, me and my friends had a hunch that they were gonna let us onto the track, so we went down the stands and lined up, and we were right. Wait, hold on. Is that Yuki's car just floating in the middle of the air? I was conflicted because I was so excited to get on the track, but at the same time, my favorite driver's car is just floating right in front of me. Anyways, let's get back on track. Huh? I am so glad that I ran as fast as I could and as far as I did, because when we finally got to the finish line, we turned and looked through the fence and we had these amazing shots of the drivers. Okay, they weren't amazing, but it's the best that I got. I mean, there were people everywhere. It was really hard to get a good spot or to even see anything at all. Well, guys, that was wild. It was a roller coaster of emotions near the end of the Grand Prix, and then right when it was ending, we realized there was a chance to get on the track, and we took it. In the process, I've lost every single person that I came with. So now we're just walking the track and trying to find our way out of here. It is really cool, though, that I'm on the track right now. My friends and I ended up splitting up, and I lost all of them. So we decided to head back on our own. But before I left the track, I went to the souvenir shop. And look what I got. There's an exit sign here, and it's even got a little helmet on the top too. You know this is gonna get hung up in the garage somewhere. All in all, it was a fantastic weekend, but I did come home with something a little unexpected. We really focused on having a good time this weekend, but I wasn't very cautious at all, and I only have myself to blame. And just a few clips ago, you guys seen me saying thank you for 9K subs, and if you look under this video, we have somewhere around 12K subs now. That's absolutely crazy. To think that I gained 3,000 to 4,000 subscribers in the process of making this video is insane. It kind of sucks because we blew past 10K and I really wanted to celebrate 10K and I didn't even get a chance to. But I'm back from vacation now and you know what that means. I'm gonna be working on the Prelude next week, so please don't miss out on that. If you want to join the fast growing army of Lifted Wrangler, make sure you guys hit that red button. We don't like any red buttons on this channel. And before you go anywhere, if you've missed this video, you should definitely go check it out.